So this is one of the reasons why Republicans are losing. This is the reason. This is a huge reason, and until people, like, this is the Republican version of the trans issue. It is an issue that people overwhelmingly do not support, overwhelmingly do not want to be controlled by, do not want to have conversations dictated in service of or in favor of. They just don't want to be involved. I think a lot of Republicans have a resentment for Israel, because of, like, they think that Israel, plays a big role in influencing politics here in America. I think that there's a tremendous amount of resentment there, but whenever you compare the resentment with the actual fact that most Americans probably think Israel is fine, but they just don't want to be controlled by them. That's all. And that's the issue, right? Nobody has a problem. Not nobody. There are some people that do have a problem with Israel. But I think that the majority of people just simply don't want them calling the shots, right? There's no thinking it. Yes, exactly. So you have and this is the thing to me, right? I see this and I think to myself, why the fuck would I vote for this retard? Why would I vote for this guy? And this is, by the way, this is my governor right here, Greg Abbott. Why would I vote for this fucking retard whenever you have 2 Israeli flags, 3 Israeli flags, 3 things I stand with Israel, and only 1 American flag? I'm sorry, guys, but that's just not for me. That's not for me. I'm an American. I'm a Texan. These should be Texas flags. That should stay the same. And this should say I stand with, I don't know, ICE, the police, firefighters, first responders, something like that. Anything except for Israel, right? And so anyway, no Texas and no Texas flags. I'm okay with state flags. I am. I think state flags are fine. And so anyway, it doesn't deserve your vote. America first, America for Americans. And yes, and at the end of the day, this is one of the things that I think Democrats have lost because of, is that Democrats have been corralled into the idea of voting for the lesser of two evils. And I think that Democrats decided not to vote for the lesser of two evils whenever they didn't vote for Kamala Harris. They didn't want to. They were demoralized. They didn't want to vote for her. She talked like a retard. She didn't do what they wanted. She didn't say the things that she wanted. She wasn't, charismatic enough, or for whatever reason, they just didn't want to have her. Grippers are taking power. Well, I don't think that necessarily not wanting to have 6 reminders inside of one frame that your country is being occupied by another country is not being a groiper. That's being an American. This isn't Nick Fuentes. This is common sense. Like, what are we doing? 7? They keep multiplying. This wasn't there the first time I saw it. So yes, anyway, wasn't this an Israeli event where Abbott was a guest? Kind of makes sense, no? Maybe, right? But like, whenever you see things like this that happen, here's the problem, is that you see it constantly. It's not one thing. I'll watch this. Listen to this.
Like, everything I'm reading, and it's like, if you have a problem with any of that, you hate Jews and you are a Nazi.
Yeah. It's just not gonna, it's not working. And so the right is, like, there are 2 factions inside of right-wing politics right now. There are America First conservatives, and there are international traditional, neocon, Israel, like lobbyist people, right? Like, there are 2 groups of people here. And the infighting is why they're losing. They're losing because they're infighting. The reality, though, is that, again, the Israel issue is the Republican trans issue. I think 80%, a huge amount of voters are demoralized, completely fucking demoralized by the fact that they have politicians playing, like, kowtowing and playing patty cake with Israel constantly. It is. It's a massive thing. And the more that you play into that, and the more that you try to, like, oh no, this is normal, this is fine, that's the problem. Pull it as you did with the trans stuff. Is not being pro-Israel, prioritizing a foreign country. So it's about 70-30. It looks like it's about 70-30 so, right? I mean, we've got like 1,000 votes in here. It's probably going to stay about the same, right? Is being lobbied by Israel a deal breaker? For me, I would say that the answer to it still, for me, is no, it's not a deal breaker. because I'm pragmatic and I realize that there are other things that I would want to have happen, even if it's by somebody who I dislike. However, I think that for enough people, it is. 30% retards? Well, 30% of people might just be saying, okay, well, there are other things that I care about more than that, right? And so that's it. And so do we have military bases in Israel? Yes, exactly. You could even say that it is one. And anyway, let's go back. I'll listen to the rest of this.
You are a Nazi. I was like, what? Wait, I don't like my politicians not knowing which country they love more. I don't like being...
This is ridiculous. If you can't immediately answer, who are you voting for? Who are you voting in the best interest for? American citizens or Israeli citizens? And you're in the American fucking government? I think, you know what? If you can't answer that question, I have a different question. Do you want to go to Israel today or tomorrow? Because you're getting a one-way ticket there and you're never coming back. That's my opinion. That's it.
Censored for pointing out things that are true. I don't like a foreign country dictating censorship terms and destroying the First Amendment in my country.
Exactly.
I don't like being
like TikTok
surveilled by drones run out of Israel. I don't like America or Germany's cybersecurity in the hands of Israel.
Yes.
I don't like the...
And I think that also Israel overplayed their hand whenever they showed how good they were at killing terrorists. Think about it like this. If they can pinpoint to surgical accuracy the exact apartment building that a fugitive, running from Israel, doing everything that they can to hide from Israel, military officer is in Iran, and they can bomb and kill him inside of his apartment and not even affect the rest of the building. That's scary. And the thing is, I bet the United States intelligence is that good too. Probably, I would hope so, right? I mean, we've got a lot more fucking money. I hope it's even better. Yeah, that's how Trump finds out where these people are and he bombs the fucking boats, right? That's how he is. And so they did overplay their hand with that, though. And I think in doing so, they also earned a tremendous amount of trepidation. Because now you see like, oh my God, these fuckers aren't messing around. This is serious. And I think that's a big reason too.
Sycophantic dedication that American politicians have to Israel when Israel seems ready and willing to pivot to China the moment they don't get what they want from us. Why would we be okay with any of this?
Yes.
And why would opposing this have any bearing on how we feel about Jewish individuals?
Exactly.
It's a ridiculous lie. Anti-Semitism doesn't exist, isn't a real thing. And
I think anti-Semitism does exist. I think it is a real thing, but it does not exist in the way of opposing Israel makes you anti-Semitic. Like, for example, like being Jewish is two things. It's some people are Jewish ethnically, some people are Jewish religiously, some people are both, right? I think that if you're against people ethnically for being Jewish, that's anti-Semitic. I think that if you're against people that are Jewish for whatever reason because they're part of Israel or they believe in a religion, that you could say it's anti-Semitic, but like fundamentally, Judaism is a collection of ideas. It's a collection of ideas, same as Islam is or Christianity. Everybody should be able to have any trepidation, any opinion that they want on a collection of ideas.
Their outrage and their panic right now is revealing that our peaceful revelation of the scams is having a massive and powerful effect.
Yeah. And so anyway, I think this is the main issue, right? This is 100% why people can't grasp this. People's religion is separate from their entire identity. Yes, exactly, right? Separation from church and state until you need to blur the lines and call your opponent racist or anti-Semitic. Yeah.